Tried to have my lunch. Drink you at least 2 bottles of these a day. Tried to have my. It ain't the best of lunch, but it's something. Tried to have my lunch in peace till this fell across my table. I don't want to be snacking, eating in your face, but I'm hungry as hell. I do an intermittent fasting every day. I fast for 12 to 16 hours daily, so I'm hungry as hell. So I'm gonna do this video while I wait on my kids to get out of school in about 30 minutes. So I wanted to talk about this. I didn't even write it down because the video like 8 minutes long. So I'm gonna react to what I can remember off the top of my head, and I'm gonna get back to my lunch. We're gonna wait till about the 2 minute mark, 2.5 mark, get some people in here. Oh my God, this is a soul beyond crazy. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Lord have mercy. Stop the cap. I get it though. Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? I get it. I get it. It's gonna be a short live because I want to get back to my lunch. I ain't ate all day, but I get it. I get it. I get it. I just want to let you know because I know his wife watch videos that have she may not comment, but she watch videos that have her name and her husband, her imaginary husband or whatever, boyfriend or whatever name titled in it. So she watching. We all don't believe you. Shout out to India. We do not believe you. You need more people. You need more people. Okay, shout out to India. You have to do it 4, 5 times. Okay, let's see what this is. Let you think about it for a little while. I'm gonna let you think about it for about 30 minutes. I get it. Shout out to India. But we don't believe you. You need more people. So Luce Cannon alleged wife posted a video, an 8 minute video. Oh, why didn't you call yesterday? I was so concerned. I haven't heard from you. First of all, you got to get your acting skills up. If you're going to be doing these fake plays, you got to put your acting skills together. You got to run your acting skills. You got to start sharpening up your acting skills. Y'all got to make it sound believable. You have to make it sound believable. So Luce Cannon's wife allegedly posted a conversation, a video conversation, right? And she like, yo, hey baby, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? I ain't heard from you in the day. What happened? Oh, we was on lockdown. We was on lockdown. It was like a riot or something that took place next door or whatever, and they had us on lockdown. But the officer, which is a lie, you're on lockdown, but the officer promised to let you use the phone. So he popped the door to let you come out and use the phone while on lockdown. Lies. We're gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna get that established. Lies. Lies. But he say, so they holding the conversation, they talking, and he say, yeah, hopefully I'll be out in like a week. I should be out in about a week. So evidently his lawyer got him another court date, probably a bond hearing again, or a really quick a bond hearing. It's that's normal. You know, you get denied bail, you go up for you get another put in another motion or whatever, something. They trying to I guess they trying to clear up the name, the things that they're accusing Luce Cannon for his brother, his twin brother did that. And it's another side note. Um, just because Luce Cannon, and I trust me, I feel like he's a dumbass. But just because Luce Cannon was in the courtroom and they was reading off charges, and he told his lawyer, he told the judge, "Hey, that's not me. Those charges you're talking about, that was my brother. He already done time for that." I'm seeing people calling him a snitch for that. That's not, y'all got to stop moving the goalposts when it comes to ratting. That's not ratting. That's just getting a clarification. Hey, you're accusing me of something my twin brother has already done the time for and been convicted for. No, that's not me. We have kind of sort of the same name, but that's not me. That's not ratting. He's just clearing his name. In a way, we're not clearing his name by throwing somebody else under the bus. His brother done already done time for the stuff they was accusing him for, whatever. Water under the bridge. All right, cool. Let me get back to it. That's not ratting. That's just getting an understanding. Um, so I will give Luce that. So they talking and they talking, they talking. Then out of nowhere, Luce like, yeah, man, I broke my hand. She like, you broke your hand? Oh, how? Why? But she don't even sound like, if you call your wife and you in jail and she's so stressed that you locked up and you call and say, hey man, baby, I done broke my hand in here. She's gonna sound a little bit more like on edge about that. What happened? Hold on, baby. What's up? Are you all right? What happened? Like, she had no like excitement, no like sense of worry in her voice at all. This is all fake. These are plays that they're running to keep their content, to keep the channel going. And I get it. You're in a good position to keep coming up with little fake plays. But here's the thing: when you come up with fake plays, you have to make them realistic. If you're gonna do fake plays for your husband, when y'all talking about, hey, we're gonna work this little play, we're gonna say this and say this little content, y'all have to make it sound realistic. You have to be realistic about it because people are not buying that shit. So he say, kick Brick Baby out of the cell of allegations of snitching, but they cool now because Brick straightened it out. He showed paperwork and straightened it out that he didn't actually tell. He was a couple cells down and he's supposed to be moving back. So now Luce, I mean, Brick was already at this facility before you got there, Luce. So now you mean to tell me you got there 2 3 weeks later? He already in the cell, so he already got a bottom bunk. He already got his situation going. He have you to move in. You move in, so y'all be in the cell for like a week. This allegation stuff pop out. You kick him out of the cell that he was in first. You want me to believe that? Been dying and down, been dieting down 7 pounds so far, almost summer time for real. That's right. That's right, man. But make it a lifestyle. Don't just do it because it's summertime and we ready to peel off our shirts and walk around at the beach and all at the pool side and all around. You got to make it a lifestyle. Try to make intermittent fasting a lifestyle for you. I encourage people to go. If you can't go, like I've been doing it a while. I was doing it when I was locked, so I'm used to doing it. So start out doing, this shit done died. Start off doing it 10 hours. Like you're gonna sleep for about 6 7 hours, 8 hours. How many hours you sleep? So you're gonna sleep, and then when you get up, still try to force yourself. If you, for beginners, try to force yourself to go at least 4 hours without eating. And once you wake up, because if you wake up at 8 and you wait to 12 to eat, all right, cool. You did 12 hours. Then next, just start trying to wait to 12. I eat between the hours of 12 and 8. Sometimes I don't even eat right at 12 because I'm too busy doing these runs. I ain't even had time to eat yet. It may be 2 3 o'clock before I'm able to eat. And then, now I got a 6 hour window, a 4 5 hour window. And then that don't mean I'm gonna pig out for the rest of those hours. I might just eat and don't eat nothing else. I look at the clock. All right, it's 7 o'clock. Boy, what you gonna eat your snack before 8? I might eat a snack or whatever or something, and then it's nothing. If I consume anything after 8 o'clock, it'll be water, straight water, no alcohol, no, I don't drink like that, no way. No alcohol, no sodas, no none of that. It's just straight water. So yeah, try to make it a lifestyle, Larry. But back to this situation. I'm gonna get back to my food. He didn't explain. He been explaining everything else online to his wife, self-snitching, self-incriminating things. Why you ain't gonna tell her how you broke your hand? How you break your hand? Let me guess. You and Luce got into a fight or something, and you punched him and broke your hand. You got mad about something and you slammed the phone down and the lawyer said something and you punched the wall and broke your hand. Whatever the case may be, he say he got a broken hand. Cool, calm, and collective with a broken hand in jail. Yeah. All right, whatever. But you got to be more realistic. And to his wife, you keep worrying. You keep saying, I'm worried sick. I ain't hear from you in a day. I was worried sick. Sweetheart, it's gonna be many days you're gonna be worried sick. Now I'm no hater. If he's granted bail next week or whatever, you say he go to court shortly coming up, or a week or so. If he get bail, get out. Get your affairs together. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you may be going up the river for a minute unless you cooperate. But if you don't plan on cooperating, or whatever the case may be, or you don't beat the charges, sweetheart, you're gonna have plenty of nights with this man absent out of your life and may not be able to call. And y'all here in the county now. Imagine when you get to the prison yard where lockdown is lockdown. Where I done been at them USPs where you're locked down a fucking month. The whole prison locked down for a month over a gang war, or they heard or whiff or got notice that a riot was finna pop out, and they locked everybody fucking down. And you shower every fucking 3 days. Handcuff. You got to handcuff you. Turn your back. Go put your hand through the slits and hole in the wall. The hole in the cell door. The officers put the cuffs on you. You got your rag, your towel, your soap in your hand or whatever. You escort you to the cell. That's when I knew shit was real. When I went to a prison where the shower have a door that's shut, and they lock you inside of the shower to shower. I knew shit was real when you showering and you ain't on lockdown. You bring your chair in the shower, because the shower's pretty spacious. You bring your chairs to the inside of the shower, on the outside of the shower, when you at them USPs, them highs. And while you showering, your home, you got a couple of your homies, they ain't looking at you or whatever. They got their back to you, and they really there to hold you down while you get yourself together, because it can pop off at any time. Somebody can try to run down on you while you're in the shower or whatever. You got your chair in the shower, and you got your boots on that motherfucker. The chair's there, you got your shit on it, but if somebody try to run off in there, you got a chair that can fend the people off while you in there. So that's when I realized shit was real. And I didn't see that until I got to the feds. This white girl got a nice ass on her. Anywho, salute, Pookie. Hey, hey, Pookie, I want you to go check out Luce Cannon's wife, they channel. She just dropped a video. So he done kicked this boy to Brick Baby. I'm eager to hear Brick Baby conversation. I want to hear Brick Baby say he left out of that cell. You let this nigga put you out of a cell that your ass was in first. I want to hear your ass. You are marked out. You are totally marked out. If you get on camera and say, yeah, we had a little discrepancy or whatever, a little misunderstanding, and to keep the beef down, you know, I freely just moved a couple cells down so I can prove my situation, but we back good. If you didn't make that nigga move out the cell first until y'all got that situation right, if you moved out, you marked out, nigga. I'm using y'all California West Coast term. You marked out, nigga. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm in the cell first. 2-3 weeks later, so-called homie or whatever, a friend of me or somewhat friend, move in the cell. He hears some shit, and we get into an argument. He tell me I gotta pack my shit and get out the cell. No, nigga, you pack your shit and get out the cell. I was here first. You pack your shit and get out of the cell first. I'm eager because he was like, you want me to put him on the phone? We good now. She was like, all right, yeah, put him on the phone. Let me holler at him. But you got 1 minute left, but he couldn't find him. He kept saying, oh, I'm looking around. I don't see him. So I want to hear Brick Baby get on the phone and say him and Luce had a misunderstanding that they got straight, and they're back sellers. You moved your shit back into that cell. If you say you moved your shit back in the cell that you was in first, bitch, you marked out. Your ass a dub. You marked out. You might as well pack up, and that nigga, that's equivalent to a nigga putting you on the door. And what they mean by that, that's some shit we say down south. If you hear a nigga say he got put on the door, you put somebody on. I don't put people on the door before. You know what I'm saying? You pack they shit up and walk they shit all the way to the front door where they first come in the dorm at, and he come there too, and he got down, you hit the buzzer. Hey, he checking out. He going somewhere else. And the nigga did. I done that before. I ain't got put on the door, but I done put a motherfucker on the door before in my wild days. But That's equivalent to a nigga putting you on the door. If you was in the cell first, kicking it, chilling, you don't set up this cell how you want to set it up. You got your pictures up, your shoes how you want it. You got your personal hygiene set up, your commissary set up, your soups and zoom zooms and wham whams. And then this nigga come in and he hear an allegation about some shit you did and you packed your shit and you left, you marked out. Your ass marked out. I'm sorry, y'all. Everything in order. That's crazy how he get kicked out his cell. Yeah, how you in the cell first and you let somebody come 2 weeks later kick you out your cell? If that's true, you marked out. I want y'all, I'm finna end this live. I'm finna eat my food. I ain't ate all day. 15 minutes, that's cool. Y'all hit the like button. Watch it from the beginning if you're just now stepping in. I'll give you 20 minutes. But and I don't want to be eating in your face, kind of disrespectful. I'm comprehending reality right now. Exactly. Exactly. That's equivalent to a nigga putting you on the door. I mean, you gotta pack your shit. You gotta get up out of here. You gotta get up out this module. You gotta get up out this dormitory. You gotta go to another dorm, man. Go pack your shit and man, go tell them folks you can't live here. If you in a cell first 2-3 weeks, you got your shit all neat how you want it. And this nigga get shipped in there and you move him in. Hey sis, he in the room with me, sis. Hey. You know how he laugh. Anybody laugh like that, stupid as hell. But you let this nigga put you out your cell, bro. You marked out. We need to get that black community talk part 2. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, man. This one on you, Larry. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. That's gonna be the one I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna sit. Y'all give me some questions or whatever y'all think. I'm gonna sit and think about some stuff, and I'm gonna do it tomorrow. This a spur of the moment live. Minding my business, getting my little food or whatever, sitting here chilling. I'm gonna wait for my kids to get out of school. And I'm looking at let me see what this about right here. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby get into it, and now Brick Baby moved out the cell. She titled it something like that. Let me see what this about. I'm listening to this. It's like an 8-minute thing. Yeah, he got to explain that one, bro. You got that. I want to hear your motherfucking ass say you moved into another cell and your motherfucking ass was at that facility before he was. He put you out your cell. You marked out. You is marked out. You might as well start folding that man clothes, washing that man clothes, preparing his fucking meals. You might as well be his county jail whore. If you, and especially if you move back in. You know how you getting arguing with your girl. Get the fuck out there, bitch. She grab her little shit. I'm gone. Go on, bitch. Call your dad to come get you. Your brother. Tell your sister to come get you. And then she moved back in. Y'all patch it up a week later, a couple days later. She don't move back in. That's equivalent to a toxic relationship. You get an argument with your girl. Your girl say, nigga, get out. All right, bitch, I'm gone. You pack all your shit and leave. And then you just come back a couple days later. Oh, man, you marked out. You marked out. You marked out, bro. Nah, you marked out, bro. Nah, ain't no kicking me out my cell. Especially I was in this cell first. Especially if I was in this cell first. Matter of fact, if I moved in the cell and got into an argument with a nigga like that and the nigga was wrong about some shit, accusing me of some shit, and we done got into an argument about that, yeah, we can't be in the same cell and I ain't going nowhere. But nigga, we ain't gonna be in the same cell. Nigga, get the fuck on, nigga. I muscle him out his shit just for the simple fact you thought you were gonna press me about some shit that ain't even true. Especially if you just, hey man, I'm hearing some things. Let me ask you some questions about that. What this mean? But if you came aggressive, like you trying to check me about some shit that you ain't got the facts on, oh, you got to get out the cell. I got to hear what Brick Baby finna say about this. I got to hear it. If Brick say he moved out that cell, and they back cool and he don't move back in, Luce done allowed him back in the house, you marked out, nigga. You marked out. You might as well have that man goddamn wash his clothes and have his shit ready. You marked out, bro. You marked out. Ain't no way. Ain't no way a nigga gonna come in afterwards. First of all, y'all patched y'all little beef up to the world the day before y'all got locked up. Remember, y'all was on no jumper. Y'all got locked up that next night. So that's crazy. So no jumper, the feds was probably outside of no jumper watching both of them then. They was probably because they know when they gonna come and do the bust, the raid, or come and grab everybody. So they was, and that's in LA. So he got arrested in Vegas. So they was probably watching Luce drive all the way back to Vegas. They was probably riding the whole time watching. They because they gonna if they about to arrest you on a RICO, especially a RICO. On a RICO, they watching all the players. They got to keep an eye on all the players they move way at. Cause when it go down, once the judge signed that, and this the day we're gonna hit, they gonna get all y'all ass at the same time. Notice when they got locked up, they was showing all of them was getting arrested around the same time. Noah, what up? What it do, Noah? But all right, I done gave y'all 20 minutes, man. Y'all go over there and check it out. Check it out. Leave y'all thoughts in the comments. You know what I'm saying, on our channel or whatever. Y'all go check it out. Another thing, Compton Rick Rock. I wish I would get any of them three stooges some money. Yeah, he said we make content about it. We might as well drop a few dollars on their books. Now I ain't dropping none on their books. These are three grown ass three stooges that knew better. If they knew better, they do better, and they knew better. But they didn't decide to do better. So now that they in jail and they facing all that shit, it is what it is. I ain't putting a fucking dime on them niggas' book. I hear Brick Baby on the phone. They basically crying, talking about, man, they left us high and dry. They took everything. No, you left your kids high and dry. You left your family high and dry. Nigga, the feds ain't doing nothing but do what they do, which is their job. You put yourself in a position for your queen to be out here holding down the castle alone, or with a side dude or whatever, with the kids and all that. You put yourself in that position. Every time I got arrested and locked up and had to go to prison, I put my black ass in that position to be absent and away from my kids' life. So until you look in the fucking mirror and give your own self a reality check, nigga, until you look in the mirror and give yourself your own reality check, nigga, nobody want to hear that shit, Sharif. Nobody want to hear that shit, Sharif. Oh, man, you know, y'all get the merch. Y'all get this. You know, the hood ain't the hood. They don't love you like you, nigga. You been knew the hood ain't the hood. You been knew ain't no honor amongst these. You been knew, nigga, that shit ain't loyalty. That shit ain't built on loyalty. You got dysfunctional, goddamn crooked ass criminals. Y'all call gangs. Just a criminal dude that's living life. Nigga ain't that nigga loyal to what's important to him, and what's normally important to a street nigga or a gang nigga, he keep it privately within himself. He ain't gonna share his thoughts with his fucking homies. Nigga, you been knew it wasn't no honor amongst that shit. Oh man, the homies ain't doing this. Oh man, the feds left us high and dry. All that crime, man, all that crime. I'll hung the phone up on you. Get off my fucking jack with all that crime. Man up, nigga. I thought you was Mr. Goddamn Stepper. Man up, nigga. Them folks got your ass in that cold ass cell, eating that nasty ass food, goddamn getting counted. When they tell you to count, go and get locked down. When they tell you to lock down, showering in that harsh ass, you know, Pookie, how that water come out real hard in the shower. Them hard ass, bullshit ass. I think they put something in the fucking water, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And every time you call home, you know, you got to listen to your kids and keep freestyling lies to your kids about when you coming home, because you can't tell them when you coming home. You can't tell them when you come home, and you lying to these kids. Your girl know what time it is. It's a pretty woman too, man. You lucky I don't live out that way, man. I might have to, I done pappy. I done pappy. I done pappy. It ain't about hood or anything. There's nothing wrong with going to a better environment. Ain't nothing wrong. Matter of fact, that's an upgrade. That's a salute. If I'm in the trenches and my homie looked around, and my homie woke up one morning and looked around his surroundings in his house, and he looked out the window and looked at the surroundings that him and his family, and he turned around and looked at his kids and his baby, and he say, fuck this shit, man. I'm finna get my family up out this bitch. And he hustle, he get him a job, he take whatever shoebox money he got, and he go get him a nice little apartment or house somewhere in the suburbs or whatever, and he want to provide better for his kids. Hey man, that's a salute. I ain't gonna never look at a man like, oh man, you done turned your back on the hood. Bitch, I almost said something else. I almost said something else. It come out super hard. Man, that shit's harsh. Come out super hard, scalding. Some of them showers be too hot, too cold, scalding your ass. You got the shower with shower shoes on because you know niggas in there busting off. And so it's just like, who want to live? Who want that as a reality? And now that shit seeking in, it's soaking in Brick Baby head. He can't smoke his way through that motherfucker. He can't pop pill his way through life. He can't lean drink his way through life. He got to be sober and standing 10 toes in that shit. And that shit, reality is setting in. I think he gonna break. And just simply not give a fuck what the people think about it. I think he gonna break. I think Luce gonna break. They ain't gonna turn it back on. We live in a society, we live in a time now and age where niggas are rat, niggas are talk shit about him, but he'll still have a fan, especially he already has some emotion. He'll have a fan base, a movement going. They ain't like them niggas being in their hoods like that no. I see them niggas ratting. They both gonna break, bro. Hell yeah, they gonna break. They gonna break. Y'all check it out though. Y'all go over there and check out that video and y'all, it's so much fake acting, fake plays running. This is fake. It's fake, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. It's fake. He don't have a broke hand. I wouldn't be surprised if him and Luce was, Brick Baby was ever sellers. They still sellers and they just running a play. She know what's going on. He prepping her. She know what's going on. She don't even know how to act when certain type of dialogue is spilled out. She don't even know how to react normally. It's called Clarissa and Luce Cannon channel or some shit like that. Just type up Luce Cannon and Brick Baby fall out or they get into an argument or something. It may pop up, the video will pop up. You'll see her channel bubbling, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I see what's going on, and I'm just gonna let the cat out the bag. I see what's going on. They running fake plays to keep the views going, and it's smart, you know. It's an avenue of money, you know what I'm saying, that they can do. But if you're gonna run a fake play, make it realistic, because every time you run them over the top fake ass plays, I'm gonna do a video about it. Do you think Trump will pardon Diddy? I heard ATL, my boy. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I heard some shit about that, but I don't know. I don't know. Diddy is meatloaf though. I tell you that much. If you can't give the government $50 million just for, and then yeah, Luke said that too. Brick said that too. You know what I'm saying? They ain't lay no black people out, you know. They turned down $1 million on me, man, to get out. Them folks don't care nothing about your fucking money, nigga. You see what they did to Puffy? Puffy tried to put 49 more million on top of that 1 million you talking about, and they ain't give him no fucking wit. But then they let the white boy get out for 10 million. Man, them folks don't care nothing about that shit you talking about, boy. The Olympics coming up, it's gonna be out there out in LA. I think we got it again too. I don't know if Atlanta and LA sharing it. California sharing it. I want to say we got it again, but I know the Olympics coming there again. Man, them folks trying to clean that shit up, man. Them folks, they trying to clean that shit up, man. They had any people all over the world. I remember when the Olympics were here in '96. Man, I seen so many people. I seen everybody from every walk of life, all ethnicities, all kind of people here. Man, them folks don't want those people around here, and y'all niggas run around talking about some extorting and doing this and doing that. Rob, man, them folks trying to clean the streets, bro. And I don't knock them. Brick said that, but self-snitched. I think Brick gonna snitch soon. All of them self-snitching. If they self-snitch on themselves, and they incorporate friends or whatever when they talking about getting DP'd and getting put down and all that old shit, man, them niggas gonna talk about Big U. They gonna get Big U ass up. Big U is definitely rotisserie style, slow cooked turkey. They finna roast him. They gonna roast him. I ain't hating, I'm a realist. I ain't hating at all, I'm a realist. It's over with. It's over with. And if it's not, I'll be man enough to do a video and come back and apologize. I'll do a fucking 4-hour long live apologizing to Big U about I was wrong. But I know I ain't gonna have to do that. I am Humble King. Y'all have a peaceful, blessed day.